Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd, and today we got two orders going out at once. And the funny thing is, they both ordered the exact same thing. So I'm gonna bust these out of their supports, and then we'll go ahead and set them up. So let's see here. Let's get this one out first. It's always fun getting these out of their supports. The fun part. This light is horrible in here. Let me bring it closer, but it's just going to make it more of a contrast. But I guess it's better than having it so dim. All right, so we'll take that off first. And we'll just start to break these supports off. Now it's funny with these here, I found printing them at this angle like this gives the best possible print. If you try to print them up and down, they don't come out very well, and the supports end up on both sides. It makes a huge mess out of this side that I want to look nice. And if I lay them down flat, it makes a huge mess too. So printing them at this angle gives the best overall appearance on how the bricks come out looking. So lots of trial and error on these walls. I finally figured out that was the trick, was getting that angle just right. Now it does leave some lots of stuff to tear off, but this part's super thin, as you can see, so it breaks off pretty easy. Hey Patrick. I should have brought my other phone out so I could read the comments. Sorry, man, you're coming way too fast. Contact me on Facebook, and maybe I'll make a video about your question. So like I said, I did not grab my other phone to check out the comments while I was doing this. Dun-da-da! Look at that. Click at that. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and get the other one out. This one's a little bit more tricky. This one's got some big, thick chunks on the bottom you got to bust off first. Get those off of there. It's funny, one time I was going to sell some to a guy at discount and not have these broken off ahead of time because I was tired of breaking them off. You'll see before I got it down to a science, because now it's way easy printing at that angle too. And the problem was it added so much extra weight to the box and required a bigger box that it wasn't worth it. I still broke them off for the guy anyway. But I still gave him the discount. I told him I would. So he still got the good deal, even though I ended up breaking off all the supports anyway. I don't know if you guys remember the first videos of these I was doing. It was such a pain trying to break these off of there. But that angle makes all the difference in the world. Look at that. See? Not so bad. Not too shabby. All right. Couple chunks still hanging out there. Get those off of there. And it helps too, being I designed them, I kind of know the shape they should be, so I know where to grab with the pliers and start yanking. Where if you don't know, it's a little harder to start grabbing with the pliers and start pulling them when you're not sure where they go. All right, so for you two people, you both ordered the exact same sets, and that was a square. Da-da-da. Now you ordered them raw, so sometimes there's some roughness on the edges. That's to be expected and part of the rawness, to give you guys a heads up, so don't be surprised when you get your parts. So let's go ahead and stick that square in there. And then you also both ordered a triangle piece. There we go. And you also both ordered a piece that goes here. And then this piece that goes right there. Now there's one last thing I have to do with these pieces before I mail them, and that is I have to, whoops, here I'm showing you where they go and my camera's not even aimed at it. And that is I have to take and heat these up and bend them in a little bit because the angle of this edge just on this side wall piece. So that's one last detail I do before I ship them off, to bend that piece. All right, so there you go. Those are your guys' 2 sets. I'll send you the links and everything else in order to get them. And that's it. Let me check out the comments that I couldn't look at before. Let's see what we got. Unicron, thanks for joining us. Juan Solo, thanks for being here. Todd, you see all the new stuff? Oh yeah, I did order the Talon fighter and to put up there on the top so I can add to my castle. That's gonna be cool. Correct your YouTube subscription instead of sell it. It says floors ready for Dale. They are ready for Dale. You are correct. Dale is the guy who is going to buy one of these sets, and the other one is an unspecified Facebook user that is buying it for a gift, so I don't want to say their name. So cool. Let's see. Patrick says, I know this is kind of off topic. I'm painting a custom King Randor and trying to get the gloss look. What's a good way to get a gloss look? So it depends what you're painting. If you want it super glossy, just get clear gloss paint. If you want it semi-glossy, I find it works good to use a flat and then hold the gloss paint at a distance. So the flat close and the gloss super far away, and just give it a quick burst. And it gives it about the same sheen as our regular plastic has. So that's what I use on those. After you use the gloss paint, you're going to want to use a heat gun afterwards to kind of cook that gloss paint on. Make sure your parts are washed really well before you start painting. Alcohol, and then dry wipe it before you start spraying your paint on. All right, well that is it. Thanks for watching. And Dale, these are your parts. And unspecified Facebook user, these are also your parts too. All right, and I will send you guys a link soon. Bye now. Good journey.